Welcome to Maroon 5 Memories.
Ooh.
Oh, done right. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Because the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Because the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you.
Has like a vibe of, and I know it doesn't sound like this, but has a vibe of like an Irish drinking song where
Sure.
like the camaraderie that goes behind that and like longing for those who are no longer with you and just like being together.
Sure.
It's cool.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised every time like a song that doesn't have like really anything heavy about it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just kind of soft the whole way.
Yeah.
Like just kills it.
Yeah.
On the Billboard. Because it kind of is like,
Oh yeah.
people aren't just into like one kind of thing. Like this is not something I would expect, I guess, to see.
Wow.
Like just killing it.
I never thought of that.
I don't
You're
know.
right.
I mean, and it's, it's soft and it's kind of deep,
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't really have a lot of experience with like really, really close friends like dying.
Right.
But I can feel for it, and I understand,
Yeah.
like, man, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people do have that. And I've known a lot of, like, I had a friend, man, he would cry every time. But it was never for any reasons.
Oh.
He just started crying. And you're
Thanks
like, what's
for
wrong?
being
He's
here,
like,
guys.
I can't stop crying. It's
Seriously.
like, dude, you're like a tough dude, man. It's like, I don't know, man, some reaction. So, but... Yeah,
What would he
mean
say?
to
Would he
make
just be like, "Thanks for being here, guys," or what would he say?
Usually, I think it was some kind of religious divide within himself that he didn't want to
Cognitive
try to
dissonance. Is that
reconcile.
what they call it?
Sure.
Cognitive
I don't know.
dissonance.
That sounds very deep and like a great thing. Cognitive dissonance.
Dude.
Yeah, I think so. That
Let me
makes
just
sense.
tell you what it is real quick. Okay.
Where are we at on the cognitive dissonance? We've got cognitive dissonance coming up here.
I'm just Googling it because
Yeah.
it'll read.
Look us up.
It occurs when a person holds two or more contradictory beliefs, ideas, or values, or participates in an action that goes against one of these three and experiences psychological stress because of that.
Oh man, so if I can get a little stoic on this.
Okay.
This idea is just like it. I try to keep it in my mind, even though it's like it seems necessary. It seems almost impossible, right? But the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, this is like Greek, the people who are like very much like the world is the world, you have to accept it as it is. Say like Socrates and stuff. Like the idea is kind of like you shouldn't cry when someone dies.
Okay.
Because you should be so happy every day that they're alive, and every day that they get is like that's the gift that you shouldn't expect, and death is something that you should expect.
Wow.
Like that's the expectation. Right? You can't be mad, you can't be sad, you can't have a reaction to death because it's not taking away anything they didn't have. The days they had were that's what you got that you didn't deserve, basically.
You just blew my mind.
So that's always been an idea that, it's like everything around you, positive, negative, right? Like the things that aren't under your control, you can't let them affect you because they're not. You can't control those things. They're just, that's the universe. That's the chaos that we live in.
Right.
So once again, I don't think that means you can't be sad.
Sure.
Right. About your
But you
friends
should also
that
find
aren't there.
joy
You know
in-
what this reminds me of? I don't want to be the guy. Pennywise, man. Bro him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To my friends, present, past, and beyond.
Yeah, man.
Even those who weren't
that
with us too
weren't
long.
with us too long. Life's
Life
the
is
most precious thing you can lose. Yeah.
While you were here, the fun was never ending.
Oh yeah, see, so this is kind of that, not in the same style, but the same idea. So there's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. Sometimes I think I'm not reading this right because when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name because I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day.
That is gorgeous. I love that.
Yeah. And everything.
Wow.
I got to read through this one more time again.
There's a time that I remember.
December, man. December Heart. There you go. Band name. Who wants it?
December Heart. That's good.
December Hearts.
Yeah. It's good.
Sounds like oh crap. What's it called? Shoegaze. like a
what?
ambient shoegaze type of like
yeah.
Jeez, Mary Jane. So yeah, man, I like this. I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, I don't know what this guy's been through,
Right.
obviously, and I know he's like really good as like a vocal coach. So that's what I usually picture.
He's so funny on The Voice.
I know he's so
Him
good.
and Blake,
Yeah, they're
their
amazing.
banter. Well, the first two lines there are what you were talking about. There was a time I remember when I felt no pain, when I believed in forever, and everything would be the same.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what you're talking about. Now, my heart feels like December when somebody says your name because they
man.
can't reach out to call you. What does the heart feel like in December?
Oh, I think it's like not necessarily like,
Right.
like, your heart doesn't really get colder or you die. But like December of the months, is the cold month, so it feels like cold, right? I mean, I don't know.
See,
Maybe
I long for December. So I enjoy December because of the holidays.
Me too.
And then
Yeah, I guess if it said, now my heart feels like Christmas when someone says your name.
Yeah.
Like, what? Yeah, I think it's cold, right? Like, yeah, it's cold. Feels cold when somebody says your name, right?
because I can't reach out to call you.
Yeah, it's
So
sad.
for the
but
longing,
I
it's
like what you
cold.
said there, because that actually was like really interesting. This idea that like in the past, like it's like as I get older, I realize more and more like this idea that like I'm never gonna see you again, and it takes hold even more and more as I get older, and I have to deal with the fact that like now I'm getting more adult about this.
Yeah.
And my childishness is going away. And whereas probably I used to just drink and goof off and have fun.
Right.
Now, like, I get caught up on all these past things that I don't have anymore that are my memories that just like come out in this specific darkness that I find myself in.
Wow.
I think age probably has a lot to do with that, right?
Sure.
So, yeah. Okay, then we got another piece of this chorus again, right? Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, ay. But everything gonna be all right. Go and raise a glass and say ay. So then it's coming back around to this like, all right,
I like it.
all right, this hurts. Things are gonna hurt, but like, all right, let's try to blow us off and enjoy where we are today, because we still just have today.
And this isn't someone. To me, it's different if this person's in their closet alone and it's dark and they're sobbing and they're doing this, or if there's like a group of like 20 people who all love this person that died and they're there and they're like, this is the moment and we're going to work tomorrow, but we're just going to celebrate what we have now and our friend that died. That's cool.
No,
I dig that.
that's a good. Yeah, this is almost like a little bit of a group. This is This is a group thing that's going on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Camaraderie,
right?
man.
Well, and the idea of like crying or being exceptionally sad about something with your friends, that even like takes it to another level of like, you're willing to put yourself out there a little bit, or you're exceptionally
Or they're sloshed.
like, what are you crying about? Oh, I wasn't crying about that. I was crying about my grandma. My middle name.
I have cognitive dissonance. That's what I was crying about.
All right, so we got that chorus again, right? So here's to the ones we got, because it goes through that. Then it just kind of does the do, memories bring back you.
Nice.
Okay, then we got another verse. You want to take that one?
There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. When I felt all the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feels like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you that you know I'll never drop.
Dang.
Ooh. There's a time I remember.
Now my heart feels like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. So is he coming back around? Is this something to do with the person that he's talking about? Or is this a time?
So at
Time
first
thing?
he's saying he felt lost and he felt a lot of anger and hatred.
Yeah.
But now there's an ember, a little spark that's lighting up the dark, and it'll carry these torches. So, maybe that's what it is. He was lost and kind of felt like a hateful person, and this person that's no longer with with him, brought light into his world.
Well, it's almost like this idea of I'm holding the torch that I kind of like now I'm all lit up because you lit me up.
Yeah.
You were kind of the torch that lit me up, and now I've got a torch. I'm going to go light other people up because like
right.
You
and I'm
gave
never
me
going to drop
this.
it.
And so it's like now you have this juxtaposition, right? Of like I'm sad about this person being gone, but like, oh my gosh, how much they like did for me. And like, I would never have gotten to this place that I'm in right now if you hadn't have been there.
Yeah.
Right. And like, I used to listen to Pennywise all the time.
Yeah.
And then I met you, and now I'm happy. Not angry. I don't have to listen to punk music all day long. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Pennywise. Yeah, I like
They're so
that.
good.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, so Ember is kind of the juxtaposition of December too, right? So Ember, now you're talking about the opposite of the December heart. Now I got the...
What?
So this is... Now you can look at this part before as like, yeah, I mean...
Wow. It's the reverse of the line right before it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
so
at least the first two lines
Now my
are.
heart feels like December and Ember, and when somebody says your name and it's lighting up, well, so it's not exactly, but yeah. So I don't know. I've never understood what that means. Carry the torch. I guess it just means to like continue on with somebody's like spirit, or because it kind of can be like in a relationship, right? You can't carry the torch for somebody. Doesn't that mean like I'm still holding this for you and you're not here anymore because you don't want to be a part of this? But you know what I mean?
I
Like,
think it's a
there's lot of
leading
different-
thing, right? Because if you're in a dark cave, the person with the torch is like
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
leading so I'm going to
Carrying
carry
the torch
forward.
for you.
But in England, flashlight is a torch.
Ooh.
They don't say flashlight; they say torch.
They say torches?
Yeah.
Do they burn people with them?
No, I mean,
Is it just in England? I assume they go click and it's just a light. It's a fire light.
It's just a flame. It's just a
inside
flame.
of it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't see very far because it's just
Yeah.
like a lighter inside
just a
of
lighter.
it too.
No, like a regular flashlight. It's crazy. It's a little flame.
Dude.
So I'll carry this flashlight for you, and you'll know I'll never stop.
Yeah, that's good. I like this.
Yeah.
So the memory's back. Maybe got the chorus again. So that's kind of the entirety, right? The song here.
Memories bring back you. Dude, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I think that's, I mean, you find yourself in a dark place, and the dark place, I don't think it's not always bad, right? Especially if you can then find some light in it. And I think this whole process here is kind of that whole idea that you fall into a dark place sometimes, but it helps you remember good things that then help you get to almost like a better place, right?
Yeah.
And then I liked your thing of just like, this is your group, you're still around your people.
Yeah.
And they all, and yeah. So
I think it's something that's
like
lost in a lot of cultures is that kind of community, the brotherhood,
oh yeah.
we're here experiencing this all together.
Well, I think that's something we're all right now in this moment in time trying to figure out how to resolve a little bit.
Yeah.
Is the idea that communities are breaking down, right? I think a lot of people are becoming a little more cynical and leaving religious communities, and then a lot more people are starting to work from home. So then now you're losing your work communities, and then you don't know your neighbors very much because, like, when's the last time you brought your neighbor just like a loaf of bread when they moved in? Like, no one does that
My
anymore.
neighborhood's the exception to the rule.
Okay.
This neighborhood is so.
And maybe
like,
there's a lot more of that, but
crazy.
still, it's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
These things
this is the first
are-
neighborhood I've
our
had. like this.
individuality is starting to take over in a
it is.
bad way now, and I think we're trying to find this kind of stuff.
And
this
we've never
community
been so
stuff.
connected though, through social
Yeah.
media and stuff. Like we're so connected, but we're so.
But it's
not.
like not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the depth connection,
Right.
Right? Like it's so much surface.
Yeah.
But I like these kind of things that are like, let's get in touch deeper with the deeper parts of ourselves, and let's find a way to share that with other people around us, because by being vulnerable, then you get vulnerability back, and that's how you really connect with somebody. And somebody once told me that they loved Germany because in Germany, everyone is a jerk to you at first until they get to know you, and then they're nice. So it's more of that like real. It's like the real. They're wearing that their heart on their sleeve a little bit. I don't know if Germany's exactly where. I mean, it made sense to me, but that's what they told me. But like, you almost wish people were a little bit more like, this is how I feel about you. I'm going to show you that I don't know you, so I'm not going to treat you better. And then as I get to know you, that's how I always felt like that with dating, right?
Yeah.
I never wanted to take the person I was dating out on the best date first, and then it's always downhill.
Right.
You don't want to be so nice to somebody the first time you meet them that then you're always just rude or
Right.
thing because you already put everything you could into it.
Right.
So I
Right.
like the real idea of just like the vulnerability, and That's stuff I find very interesting.
So when you were dating, what was the best date? What was the one that you?
Yeah,
would
well, I wanted to.
But what was that event? What would you do?
The first date, like I always loved doing something like going out and just like buying grocery store food and cooking together.
Fun.
Something where you're going to connect.
Yeah.
And like, movies are awful anyways on first dates, right?
Yeah.
Like, who wants to do that?
Right.
Like, you don't get to talk at all. And then eating dinner in front of each other was always bad. So I just felt like I wanted to kind of do fancier things and make them a little more sparse, right? Because I want to get to know the person and not just do something where we're entertained and we're not getting to
sitting
know
next to each other,
know?
staring forward at a screen or something.
Sure. And then you're like, oh, I loved that date, but like I didn't even talk to the person the whole time, but I guess I watched a good movie, so I loved the movie. So, yeah, I think vulnerability is something that, is super interesting. I think it's philosophically interesting, and I think it's something that we can all work on, being more honest about like the depths inside of ourselves that we struggle with. Like he is. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Sweet. Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Tell us what songs you want us to do. We're in. We want to do more of the songs that you find interesting. So, leave some comments. Let us know what you think.
See ya.
Ooh.